Hello, friends. Today, for the first time in my life, I'm heading for a solo trek. And it's not randomly just anywhere, but to the sacred Tirumala Tirupati Devsthanam. Come join me on this divine climb to meet Lord Balaji himself. The air feels fresh, the spirit feels high. Let's begin the spiritual adventure. Each step on this ancient path carries the faith of millions who have walked on it before me. And yes, this was the cutest surprise of the day. A deer who loved to munch on the Parle-G biscuits which I was carrying. After spending some time playing with the deer, it was time to climb again. The breeze got cooler, the forest got denser, and the chants of Govinda Govinda kept echoing in my heart. Every step felt like a blessing on this divine journey. Yes, and the footwear is not allowed. The sacred trek is around 10 kilometers with nearly 3,500 divine steps. I achieved my first milestone of 680 steps. The energy is still high and the faith is even higher. I had planned to climb up fasting, but my body gave up halfway through. Sorry, God. So I grabbed some salted boiled peanuts to refuel myself. Just then, a baby monkey showed up, staring right into my peanuts with his curious eyes. I couldn't resist and bought him a milkshake. Guess what? He loved it. I think this should be information that even monkeys need a treat on the Tirumala trek. As I had already broken my fast, I was so tempted by all these potato spiralies and mirchi bhajis sizzling along the way. The aroma was so irresistible. But I held back and instead went for a refreshing coconut water, perfect for the divine climb. This does not feel like a trek, it feels like a journey of devotion and a quiet conversation between the soul and God. The climb is getting steeper, but my spirit seems unshakable. Every chant of Govinda Govinda is pushing me one step forward, closer to divinity. Finally, I reached the Hanuman temple milestone. The energy here is powerful, bells ringing, chants filling the air, and a sudden rush of strength in every step. I bowed my head here, took his blessings, and felt ready to conquer the rest of the climb again. The climb was steep, the silence was powerful, and I knew at the summit the divine presence of God will embrace my soul, hence I kept moving. Just when I thought the trail could not surprise me anymore, I came face to face with these wild piggies, reminding me that the hills are truly alive. And you know what? They love good day biscuits. Sometimes I also wonder how animals don't scare me, but humans really do. After 3 straight hours of climbing, I was starving, and finally I grabbed a plate of lemon rice and crispy vada. But halfway through, I was done. And guess who showed up to help me finish my lunch? Oh, yes, this innocent one. Because on this divine trek, nothing should go wasted. Govinda, Govinda. Seems like the deer also enjoyed the lemon rice and crispy vada, blessed by Lord Balaji's grace. The wildlife and nature's beauty on Tirumala trek was beyond words. The forest, the breeze, the divine silence all guided my steps until I realized I had come so far on this sacred journey. It took me 5 long hours of trekking till I had nearly reached, yet not a moment felt heavy. Wrapped up in faith and devotion, I never realized how the time passed. Each and every moment is feeling divine. The faith and the chants, the divine energy carried me till on top of the hill. And here I am, all the way up. Welcome to Tirumala Tirupati Devsthanam. After 3 long hours of waiting, I finally got darshan. Seeing Tirumala at night, divine, glowing, alive with faith, left me speechless, just pure gratitude that he allowed me to meet him. At night, Tirumala glows like heaven on earth. The golden Gopuram shimmers under the stars, diyas are flickering in devotion, and the air is filled with chants that touch the soul.